Picture this. One day, you wake up and almost everything you thought you needed, everything you spent years collecting, is gone. The house you called home, the shelves overflowing with trinkets, the rows of shoes, designer kitchen gadgets, the brand new car, all vanished. Nearly overnight, your life is reduced to the bare essentials. What happens next? Today, I'm going to share what happened when I adopted an extreme minimalist approach, not by choice, but by necessity, and what it taught me about happiness, purpose, and freedom. Welcome to the Growth Mindset Project. If you're passionate about unlocking your potential, questioning the status quo, and exploring radical new ways to live, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an episode. We're a community of lifelong learners and growth seekers. Join us. So, let's dive into the story of how a minimalist approach changed my life forever. Imagine the year is 2008. Back then, I believed success was defined by accumulation. A sprawling home in a picturesque neighborhood, every room perfectly decorated, closets bulging with clothes, drawers filled with things I barely used. My weekends meant shopping trips, buying things that, in retrospect, served no real purpose except to fill space, or fill some need I didn't fully understand. I thought I was living the dream. My partner and I had stable jobs, 3 wonderful kids, everything we could want. But looking back, I realized how much of my identity clung to those external markers. What I owned, how my home looked, what my kids wore, even what my neighbors thought. I rarely looked inward. All my energy went into curating this picture-perfect life, each object reinforcing some part of who I thought I needed to be. Then the unexpected happened. The global recession hit hard. The job security we relied on evaporated almost overnight. Suddenly, expenses stayed the same, but income gone. With 3 kids to care for, the reality check was brutal and immediate. Like so many people at that time, we faced heartbreaking choices. Which bills to pay, which belongings to sell, how to adjust to a new, smaller reality. Drastic measures followed. Our big home? It went on the market along with almost everything inside it. Furniture, artwork, appliances, the things I thought made us. Soon, we moved into a tiny apartment with what few possessions we hadn't let go of, mostly just beds, dishes, basic essentials. At first, it was painful. Every sale felt like letting go of a piece of myself. I'd always provided for my kids, and now I had to say no when they wanted things. Birthday presents, new clothes, little treats they used to expect. Worse yet, when they'd ask why, I had to explain the truth. We simply couldn't afford it. My partner felt his confidence collapse under the weight of job loss. For a while, our future looked frighteningly uncertain. But then, something profound happened. As the dust settled and our family began to find a new rhythm, my partner found another job, we stabilized. This unexpected transformation took root. I felt lighter. It was more than just having fewer things to dust. It was a deep sense of liberation, like invisible chains had fallen away. For so long, I'd been tethered to the idea that my value was in my stuff, my home, my image. Suddenly, with all of that stripped away, I discovered what a minimalist approach was truly about: freedom. Before we dive deeper, if any of this resonates with you, if you've ever faced a turning point or wondered what your life might be like with less, hit that like button and share your thoughts in the comments. Your experiences and insights matter here. Those first few months as an extreme minimalist were an unexpected education. When you give up everything non-essential, you start to see what really matters. The gadgets, the decor, the constant upgrades, none of it filled the emptiness I sometimes felt at the end of the day. What gave me real joy was time with my partner and kids, meals shared together, a walk in the park, the laughter we found even when things seemed bleak. I discovered the secret I'd been searching for all along: The minimalist approach isn't about deprivation or living in a near-empty house with nothing but a fork and a futon. It's about curating your life to only what adds value and recognizing that meaning and happiness are found in connection, not consumption. As I let go of possessions, I let go of the past, old fears, expectations, even regrets. Each new day felt like a blank page. My relationship with things radically changed. Before, an afternoon of shopping was my go-to comfort. Now, the urge to buy, to accumulate, was gone. Instead, I found myself refocusing on experiences and memories. We traveled more, sometimes living in tiny spaces, sometimes in bigger ones, sometimes in places that weren't so glamorous. And it didn't matter. I was perfectly content. My happiness was no longer tied to the size of my closet or the gleam of my car. We lived in a way that most people would call unconventional. Sometimes our homes were barely bigger than a hotel room. Sometimes they were spacious. Neither made life better or worse. What mattered was how we spent our time, how we connected as a family, the simple pleasures of a shared cup of tea, the sight of sunlight on the wall, a conversation at dinner. I rediscovered nature. In the busyness and clutter of my old life, I'd forgotten how grounding it is to listen to birds, feel the breeze, watch the seasons change. Without the distractions of endless stuff, I was present, really present, for the first time in years. I reconnected with my family, found peace within myself, and realized how much I'd been missing. A quick reminder, if you're finding value in this story and the lessons of the minimalist approach, don't forget to subscribe and comment with your thoughts or questions. You might just inspire someone else on their journey. 17 years have passed since my life was turned upside down. The minimalist approach isn't just something I talk about, it's how I live, even now that I could afford to fill my life with stuff once more. The endless need for more? It's gone. I don't care about the car I drive or keeping up with the latest gadget. My measure of abundance is different. Fullness of life, not fullness of closets. My life is rich beyond measure, not because of things, but because of the people who fill it. My purpose, my health, my connections, and my sense of self, they're what I cherish most, and none of them can be bought. If you're going through a period of less, whether it's financial struggle, a life transition, or a simple urge to try something new, remember, sometimes what feels like loss is actually space for something better. The weight you feel right now is not forever. Every ending is the start of something else, often far better than we imagine. Thank you for spending these minutes exploring the minimalist approach and my story. If you want to go deeper, check out our other videos linked here. And don't forget to hit the bell so you're the first to know when a new episode drops. Your journey is unique, and we're here to walk it with you.